What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today I want to talk a little bit about artifacts. And well, there's certainly one topic that has dominated chat recently, and that topic is the new artifact, the Auspicious Cat, I think it is called. And well, this cat got nerfed. Nobody really got any news on that. It wasn't included in the patch notes. And it was basically when releasing basic attacks or active skills is the new effect. And before it was just at the beginning of the battle or at the end of the round. So it is a clear nerf in that sense, as the former requirement required your heroes to do nothing. They didn't need to attack. They were just needed to be alive and on the battlefield. And then, well, you would get those buffs. And now you really have to attack, which of course puts you in a bit of a disadvantage. If your team is CC'd, they will no longer gain any buffs because, well, they can't attack. So it is worse now than it was before. But aside from all of that, clearly it's bad style from the age just to nerf an artifact without telling us any information about it, then even claiming they didn't and it was just a fix, while they clearly stated the other description before. So it was just bad. And is the artifact still viable? That remains to be tested. In my opinion, it will no longer be as interesting for teams that you specifically designed to counter CC teams, but for some situations it might still be okay if you run Star Expedition, maybe with some CC immune heroes anyway. So it can still be okay in some situations. The effect is still rather strong, though obviously I don't really see the reason to make it weaker. So yeah, it's a bit bad. The other side of this coin is, though, that most of the people don't really care about this. And that is certainly interesting. But it has a reason, and it has a very good reason that a lot of people just don't care about. If we look at the poll, I can probably not show you very well here, but currently this poll has like 3 options that you can vote on. One is that you don't care, the other one is that you agree with the nerf, and the other one is that you are disappointed. The don't care is 37, agree is 2, and disappoint is 56. There's a big part of the community that just doesn't care about it. And you have to imagine, the Discord community is already the people that interact with the game the most. Those are not the people that just download it from the Play Store, play it every now and then. Those are people that already engage with the community quite a lot. They have access to good informations in general, play the game rather well compared to the general mass of people. So in that sense, they already have access to more resources and tools. But still, a lot of those don't really care about the artifact. And I suspect it's not really because they like or dislike the nerf. It's just that they don't have the artifact. And that has a reason. Those artifacts, and it's not only Auspicious Lucky Cat, it's also Elusive Mirror, the other artifact that was released half a year ago. They are basically not available. If we just check that out, check my artifact deck, we see 2 single elusive mirrors here. And in my Celestial Island, we can see which one is actually the artifact one. This one, nice. We can see I own 4 splendid. So I have 4 splendid elusive mirrors and 2 singled. And I wanted to have 6, and at every given opportunity where it was the right decision to go for mirror, I went for mirror and got myself more mirror artifacts. The situations where I obviously didn't go for it were when I could take sublimations, cores, stuff like that, because those in general have a bigger effect, a bigger impact on the account, and are more useful. So in that situations, I went for other stuff, but in all other situations, I went for mirror, or now the cat. And I still only have 4 mirrors, while being, well, I get called Megalodon by some people. Well, the biggest kind of whale. I max a lot of events, I max the big events, and still it is not possible. And there is a pretty good reason for that. And it is even worse for free-to-play, I have to add to that. If we check out the current event, for example, let's just do that. Okay, we start off. Obviously, the normal packs don't include anything. Then we have Orange Sweetness, that's the campaign event. We have an artifact chest here. Let's check. Oh, it includes GPF, but not Mirror, and also not the new artifact. So yeah, both not in here. Sad. Lollipop Factory, that's the event pack, no Arti chest there. Fantasy Factory does have an artifact chest. It is right down here. And if we check that, well, that's also does also not include Mirror and Cat, and well, that's kind of sad. Also, most of the time you don't even reach that free-to-play, so it's even a pay chest and still no mirror in there, which is kind of ridiculous. Prophet Sun, Heroic Miracle, those don't include that. Soul Awakening Gala does include an artifact chest. We have it right here. And again, yeah, no Gilded Purple. Oh, well, it says Gilded Purple Fan, but no mirror, no cat. And then we have Starlight Melody, and this time it does not include any artifact chest. So other way to gain artifacts, always obviously Glorious Relics, and well, same here. So no Elusive Mirror, no cat here. And I kind of hate that, to be honest. Not because I gain them more slowly, but the thing is, it is useless for DH to release artifacts that you can't even get or can only get during big events in a limited amount of copies. And I mean, if you are a low or mid spender and you max, well, like let's say 2 events per year, well, you obviously don't go for that artifact. You go for cores, you go for the stuff that you don't regularly get, and you just accept that for probably a year, which is like the usual time they take till they release an artifact to those stores and to the general artifact chests. You will just not have this artifact. And I think that is a relic from old time. Like the time when people spent 20k to have a light dark team. That is no longer the case. We get artifact chests in good amounts. If you look at my bag, as like there's 15 mysterious artifact chests here, and we even have still some of the older ones. There's another 5. So we have 20. We have 20,000 glorious relics. We obviously have artifacts, so it's not really the problem in that. But even I don't only have those old artifact chests. I even have the even older artifact chests that don't even include Gilded Purple Fan. So I think it's kind of ridiculous that I, as a whale, can go for like 6 months without having like the 6 mirrors that I need, and it's no wonder people don't interact with those new artifacts or hardly interact with those new artifacts because they just don't get them. So I would vouch that or say that I think those should be more available. If we release a new artifact, okay, maybe take 1 week, maybe take 2 weeks, maybe take a month, but then they should be available in those regular artifact chests, and even in Glorious Temple, and let people get those artifacts. Give the whales a head start if you want. Make a release event. Give them like 4 chests, whatever. It's alright. But make those artifacts available in the regular events. It's ridiculous to wait for a year until you release them. And to let people wait until they get to use an elusive mirror. And most people can't even build a full team. And that also puts you, by the way, in a disadvantage if you want to release artifacts like Elusive Mirror. Elusive Mirror, and that also Auspicious Lucky Cat, they really profit from having more than one of those artifacts on the team. Elusive Mirror doubles the effect of from the buffs from all of the other Elusive Mirrors that your hero gets. So it's good to have multiple Elusive Mirrors on a team if you want to build a team like this. And the same is really for Cat, where you become able. That's the English word. To reach the cap of your ingots way faster if you have multiple of those on the team. And synergy artifacts that synergize with other copies of itself on the team don't really work if you are super limited in the copies and can barely even get them. So that is one of the things I currently hate about the game. And I kind of want to make this a little bit of a series where I address those topics. I actually know DH watches some of my videos. Oh, my dog makes some noise. Watches some of my videos, so maybe we can change something if I make a video or 2 about topics like this. I think, honestly, there is enough spending into coming to this game from treasure tickets, from the auction house, from everything. I don't even think we'll do any additional spending to get artifact chests. It's just that probably in the most big events, the first chest where I have such a selection between a flag chest and an artifact chest, and the artifact chest usually includes mirror in that case, or a cat, I usually take that, and then I take my regular resource. So there's no additional spending there. Just make them more available. Just make them more available. Let people get their cats, let people get their mirrors, and let them have fun with it and enjoy the game a bit more. So, you can write your opinion on that in the comments. I would really care about that. Would love to read it. Maybe the H reads it too. We'll see about that. And other than that, also tell me what you are annoyed by in the game. I definitely plan to make a video about all of those switching costs. Soul symbols are definitely something that bothers me at the moment. It's quite annoying. And definitely we'll look into some other things as well. Exchange rate was something the Age addressed recently. I think it's a bit bad for people at the beginning, but I'm not sure if I want to make a video about it. We'll see about that. In any way, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and with that, I wish you guys a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.